They cheated with gloves, back to old gloves for Jones. Interesting. Very interesting. I appreciate you. He can eye poke again. No way they went back to the old gloves. Got to get them eye pokes in. Thank you for the $1, Hap Chandler. The new UFC gloves that were introduced in June will not be used this weekend. The old gloves used prior to June will be the ones in use this weekend in New York. Huh. They took away the They took away the non-eye poking gloves on the John Jones card. What? Dude, that's really strange. John needs them for old time's sake. They got a picture of what he did to Glover. I really hope Tom isn't respectful to John this weekend. Dude, Tom, you know neither of them are fighting you. I need to get him in an interview, man. He just needs to lurk in elevators. He needs to find out what hotel room John Jones is staying at. Pause. Because you don't want to go in there and see a bloodbath with his wife. But you need to find out whereabouts he's staying and just linger going up and down in the hotel, like in the elevator, dude. We need something on Embedded. Yes or no, chat? We need Jones and Stipe. Oh, I'd love this. If Jones and Stipe are holding hands and like, sure, absolute honor to fight you, man. And then Aspinall walks past both of them and mogs them. That's what we need, dude. We need the stuff that edits are made for. You know? We need a moment, dude. I swear to God, if we go this whole fight week without a walk past moment where Aspinall walks past Jones, completely dwarfing him and his pathetic frame, that'd be great. Aspinall interview when? This week, allegedly. I'm hoping anyway. Praying for it. It's a huge interview for me. This is legacy interview, right? Who else did I want to have on an interview? I thought about, I want to get Covington on. Yes or no, chat? I think I could do a good Covington interview. Like maybe if he announces something, I'll do an interview with Covington. I just want to go after him. Like, what have you been, mate? You know what I mean? I want to start it like that and see how he does. Because he 100% would be like, shut up, you flabby. I bet you anything it'd be good. I wouldn't even go too crazy. Covington. Just putting out my pitch right now. I wouldn't go crazy or dig up anything because there is stuff on Covington, to be honest with you. There is a lot, actually. There's actually a few things. But I wouldn't go crazy. I just want to I think it'd be a good shouting match. And then we could get to the reasoning of it after that, you know. Could McGregor have been the GOAT if he stayed at featherweight? No, he probably eventually would have lost. Thank you for the €5. He could have been, though. If he delayed his move up. But if he delayed it so long that Khabib was the champ when he moved up, then it wouldn't have been the best for him, would it? Although I do say if McGregor fought Khabib 3 months after he beat Alvarez, he probably would have beaten him. Like the Khabib that showed up against Al Iaquinta probably loses to McGregor. Especially if McGregor fought right after the Alvarez fight. Just saying. Khabib got a lot better once he locked in at championship level. A lot better. Bro, I started training MMA at Alex Pereira's and coach's new gym. Trained with Dylan Dennis, got armbarred, and clipped for the first time. Boy, you got to start. Thank you for the $5, dude. Listen, man. Austin Brown, I completely understand that you want me to start training MMA. I've done enough where I can defend myself if I get started on at least 1-on-1 or 2-on-1 if they're small enough and they haven't trained. But, dude, if I go into an MMA gym now, I'm cooked, man. You know I am. With the shit that I've said, one of them's in there going to be messaging a fighter on IG yo, he's in this gym, you know. He's in this gym. He comes here every day, Tuesdays and Thursdays or whatever, you know. 100% they will. You would get standing rear naked. Okay. That's the point. Yeah. I'm not even trying to get jumped by a fucking UFC fighter. Bro, it won't let me send the videos on Instagram. Sorry, man. I mean, what's your name on IG? Oh, this is the dumb shit, man. Figure it out and say, this is my name on IG. Check this and I'll, you know what I mean? You are just some fucking at the end of the day. One donation. This is my name on IG. I just sent a message a few minutes ago. Can you accept so I can send you these videos of Jones? One message. Instead, we got to do this stupid fucking thing where you send one message saying this, then another one that does this, then another one that does that, and then I have to fucking piece together a Rubik's Cube of shit information to finally get a stupid video that's probably not even going to be used. Like, it's so fucking annoying at the end of the day, man. It really does piss me off. One donation of information. Use your conscious, able to vote fucking brain. Dude's leaking out 2 Australian dollar donos. Like the fucking Riddler that I have to just go through and piece together like fucking Batman in my own fucking chat. You know what I mean? It really... Whatever. Do you think John's wife knows how to fight just from John beating her ass? Okay. John Jones is a bum. I hope he gets hit by a bus. Okay. Thank you for the $10. Should be like... I think John Jones's wife is like Sherlock Holmes. You know what I mean? But instead of like her seeing what she's going to do, she learns from the mistakes every time. And she corrects each one. So that film like The Day After Tomorrow. Not that one. What was the film where they like reset the day over and over again until they broke the pattern? Edge of Tomorrow. That's what it is. The Edge of Tomorrow, dude. That's how John Jones's wife learns how to fight, dude. Like she sees the first spinning elbow coming, but then he fucking oblique kicks her and snaps her ACL. ACL tear. 6 months recovery. Average. Back in time again, you know. Thank you for the membership, Kerim Handel. Top comment will be on the last ESPN post saying Tom would be the least decorated name on Jones's record in the last 10 years. Jones fans are getting worse than Habib's. I'm going to say this right now. Behind DC, Aspinall would be the best win of John Jones's career. If he were to beat Aspinall now, I would say, okay, the first win against DC, if you want to count the second win, we can count that as well. Then Aspinall. I'd count him as second, like literally second, just behind DC. Just because he hasn't accomplished that much yet, but I don't rate the Machida and Rampage wins. I'm sorry. Rampage got beat by Forrest Griffin like 4 years before that Jones fight, and then got beat by Rashad Evans a year before. I'm sorry, man. I don't rate that too high. Rampage is a chubby middleweight. He's 5'11". I'm sorry. The Glover win is good. I agree. Dude, I'm telling you, just because they fought in Pride does not make them good. Dude, I can almost hear the unks of the sport going at me after I say things like that, dude. God, dude, they're all shit at fighting, man. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, dude. Machida win is an amazing W. It is, but like in terms of how much of a threat they are to Jones, it's not. It's not. I'm sorry, it's just not. Yeah, Forrest did beat Rampage and Shogun before Jones did. But everyone acts like Jones beat these undefeated monsters. You know? Forrest Griffin whooped both of them. I understand the PED thing, but man, the narrative that John fought shit comp is so untrue. Go back and watch Prime Rampage kill Chuck, Prime Rashad flatline Tito. Yeah, they land a big shot and it's a big KO. I get it. But on a technical level, they are dog shit. Thank you for the 10 Canadian dollars. But they were great. I'm not saying he didn't fight good comp because they're infinitely better than DJ's comp and they're better than GSP's comp. You know what I mean? But to set, like, I think Aspinall is more dangerous than all of them. He would maul Rampage. He would destroy Shogun in a minute. No matter what version of him. Absolutely destroy him. He would blitz through fucking Lyoto Machida. Snap his fucking arm off on the ground. Like, Aspinall is the most dangerous Jones opponent ever. Ever. And it's not meat riding, dude. Pavlovich should fucking smoke Rampage and KO him in a minute. I'm sorry. He just would. These are real men. Heavyweights. Not fat welterweights. Casuals no Stipe, not Tom. I think that's a dumbass fucking take. Chat, yes or no? If a casual... I think it's more casual. I think the reality is the current day casuals of the sport probably know Tom more than they do Stipe. They probably don't even fucking remember Stipe. They will know Tom more. I guarantee you. Just because he's been the main event of a pay-per-view recently and won by KO and called out John Jones. I think Stipe is like, unironically, a more hardcore name to know than Tom Aspinall. I'll be honest. I really think. Everyone keeps using that argument like, Dude, the casuals don't know who he is, of course. I'm serious, man. They probably don't know Stipe. And then you'll be like, oh yeah, Ngannou KO'd him. That's probably what they would think. Wait, Stipe? Who's Stipe Miocic? Oh, that guy Ngannou KO'd. Oh, yeah, I remember him. That would be their way around it. But they don't know who Tom is just because he called out John Jones. People acting like Tom ain't getting millions and millions of views on TikTok and IG. He has viral shit, you know? You know what I'd fucking love so much, chat? If before John even made his next decision after the Stipe fight, let's say Volkov pulled out against Cyril Gane in December and fucking Aspinall stepped in on the December card to be the main event and fucking took out Cyril Gane as well in a minute. Dude, it'd be fucking... And then he called out John again. That's what I want, dude. Foot on their neck. Current day casuals don't think Stipe is good. True. Very true. They're all on Aspinall. The casual take is that Aspinall is the man. So people say the reason why they're doing it is because the casual fans know Stipe. They don't as much. They know the recent relevant names. Like the casual fan base knows... The casual fan base knows Islam Makhachev more than Gustafsson. Or not Islam Makhachev. Bilal Muhammad more than Alexander Gustafsson. You know what I mean? That's like, we need to realize we're in a new era now. We're in a new generation of like who's talking about the sport and who the fans are. Is Whittaker the next fight for Baralho or maybe Israel if he agrees? No, they're not going to do the fucking trilogy when he's down 0-2. No. Don't ever speak again. No, I'm joking. No, they'll probably do Whittaker versus... I mean, not Baralho, dude. Whittaker needs a lot of time. Whittaker does need a lot of time off. So it could be Baralho, but I could see them doing something like giving him... I think he should fight Anthony Hernandez. To be honest. And insult MMA Central to bring back the intro, please. You want me to fucking terminate your channel, do you?